Days will be the dew points.
Good morning,
Let's stay
everybody. Tyler
comfortable. I'm going to
Suter
pick this
here.
for
This is
today.
day
The
2
rise close
of
to
my Lake Erie
64
trip.
tomorrow and get
So
into
let's
the
get
mid
on it.
60s
But first
by
off,
Friday, and we'll
a
get
little bit of
muggier
breakfast.
and warmer.
All right, breakfast is done. Now, the first place to head on to on the second day of this trip is the Tom Ridge Environmental Center. And I gotta let you in a little something. Prisque Isle is celebrating its 100th anniversary. That's right. It opened in 1921, and the rest is history. So I'm gonna talk with someone at the Environmental Center about how it all happened. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so we've just arrived at the Tom Ridge Environmental Center. This is one of my most favorite places I like to go to every time I go to Erie. This is a must stop where you have to stop first. This is the place you have got to go. I mean, they've got an orientation film. They've got a huge tower you can climb up there. It's amazing. So we're gonna go inside right now, and we're gonna go get this started. So stay tuned, and let's learn a little bit more about Prisque Isle. All right, we're here at Prisque Isle at the Environmental Center. We're gonna watch a quick film, so watch with me. Here we go.
A grain of sand, formed from rocks and wind when Prisque Isle was first created. The effects of wind, water, and nature are changing Prisque Isle all the time, and in different ways. 14,000 years ago, at the end of the last ice age, large glaciers melted, opening up the Niagara River and causing water to flow, creating the Great Lakes. A slow-moving giant glacier pushed a moraine made up of clay, sand, and gravel that formed the foundation for Prisque Isle. Sand and sediment transported along the southern shore of Lake Erie collected on the foundation. Sand continues to build up the peninsula.
Well, I don't know if I could show you the rest of that video or not because of copyright notice, but you get the idea of what Prisque Isle is. We're going up to a very special exhibit right now. We're going up to the 100th anniversary of Prisque Isle. That's right. It's all right here, right now, right over here. Happy birthday, Prisque Isle State Park. I will always be coming back more and more times. Let's take a look, shall we? So basically it's a history tour of what Prisque Isle was back from the 1920s. There's like newspaper clips and snippets, maps, and many other things that are around here. There's All kinds of stuff to see and do here at this wonderful park. And you can sign a comment card right here. This is one of these exhibits that I really enjoy the most here. You press a button like this and something comes out. Watch. See? Now, that's something you should try here as well. Over here, we've got some binoculars, and what you can do is you can look through these bad boys and look down below of what you can see down below as well. Have a look. Can you see anything? If you could, good. If you couldn't, oh well. So, I wonder what would happen if I press this button. Look at that. That is so cool, isn't it? Let's go downstairs now and take a look what other things they have to offer here through pictures. Up the observation tower we go. I'm not a huge stair walker. We're going to take the elevator instead. It gives it a little while to come up, so you're gonna love when you go up here. It's nice up there. So let's go. Up to the towers. Up to the tower we go. It gives it a little bit of time. We're here. T. That stands for towers. Open sesame. Look at this, everyone. This is the observation deck. Now, let's go outside, shall we? And here it is. The observation tower of Prisque Isle State Park at the Tom Ridge Environmental Center. Look at that, boys and girls, and everybody out there. You can see the lake. It's a beautiful sight, isn't it? And right over here is Waldemere Water World and Theme Park. So yes, they do have a theme park here. If you like roller coasters and water slides, stuff like that, this is the place right here. You can also get a view from that roller coaster over there of Lake Erie. Now, right somewhere over here, they are doing some like conservation thing because this is a green building. And look over here. This is a solar panel. The reason why, because they made this a green building, is because of the environment. Because about what's going on with climate change in the world today, we don't know what's going to happen for the future. So it's very important that you have to learn to conserve and protect this environment. If you're in the Scouts, I know I am, environmental stewardship is a very important, vital thing to remember and learn about. So, yeah. We're live here at beach number 10. This is Budney Beach. This is the place where I like to go to when I was a little kid. I believe I was like 9 years old. I loved coming here. It's a great beach to go to. The waves are just so gentle here. This is the beach I definitely should recommend to you people. If you do come to Prisque Isle, come to beach number 10. It's a great beach. The waves are so gentle, even though there's a big wave now and then, but it's still gentle. Oh man, don't you just wish you were here with me today? The waves are just so ever so peaceful at this beautiful park. Now this is the place you gotta be at. Prisque Isle State Park. Beach number 10, Budney Beach. You don't want to miss it. It's worth the place to go. Yeah, back when I was little, my dad and another person brought my brother and I over here to this wonderful beach. I love this beach ever since I was little, 8 years old. The waves are just so gentle. I mean, they're so gentle enough that you can place your feet in. There's seagulls around. That's what a beach mostly is like. But this is not a saltwater beach. This is freshwater because this is the Great Lakes region. So here's a good question for you. How many of you heard that song called Kokomo? This place feels like Kokomo to me. I mean, look at this place. This place is the best. The best of the best places you can go in the good old state of Pennsylvania. I mean, the sand right here just feels so cool when you go in it. Yes, you are in paradise, my friend. This is the place where you just want to come and relax for a bit. Peace and serenity at this beautiful beach. It's better when you come in the morning, when there's not a lot of people around, when people are just starting to come in. Yes, my friends, this is the place you've got to be. We're going to go take a look at the lighthouse up next. Come along with me. All right, we're heading over to the lighthouse exhibit here at Prisque Isle State Park. Look at that. It's a nice place over here. Well, that was a good time in Erie. The next place we're going is Newcastle, Pennsylvania, home to the Zambelli Fireworks Company. So, we were at the big capital of fireworks, the world capital of fireworks, Newcastle, Pennsylvania. I bet you're wondering, who is Antonio Zambelli? Well, this video right here will show you.
Antonio Zambelli founded the company in 1893, and the black book of secret fireworks recipes that he carried from Italy across the Atlantic is still kept locked up in the company's safe. Today, Zambelli Fireworks, operating out of Newcastle, Pennsylvania, is a multi-million-dollar business. Zambelli produces 3,500 displays a year, 1,800 on the 4th of July alone. They have 55 employees, but that number mushrooms to over 800 during the busy season. Zambelli marquee events include the inaugurations of 4 presidents, the National Victory Celebration to welcome home Desert Storm troops, and, of course, thunder over Louisville. Today, Antonio Zambelli's son, George Sr., runs the company. The Zambellis understand that it's equally the pyrotechnicians and producers outside the family who are key to the success of a show, especially one as big as thunder.
So, I'm glad you enjoyed that video. And if there's one thing from this video you haven't heard, I hope you'll remember this. Don't ever play with fireworks at home. It's not only illegal, it's very dangerous. And I would hate to be an accident out there. So please be careful if you mess with fireworks because they're very, very dangerous. And I don't want to see any of my subscribers hurt. So I'm heading home right now and we're going to conclude this trip. See you at home. Well, I'm back home in New Martinsville. Before we end this program, I'd like to read to you a passage from this book. This book is called Accidental Paradise, a 13,000-year history of Prisque Isle. So if you're ready to listen, I'm ready to read. So I'm going to go to this epilogue right here. This is the epilogue, A Gift of the Ages. Having visited dozens of sand peninsulas, barrier island, and beaches on the Great Lake and the Atlantic Ocean, we can report that there are none to compare with Prisque Isle. Most, while once beautiful, natural places have succumbed to commercialism. They are crammed with environmentally ugly, man-made structures, including beach houses, hot dog stands, cottages, motels, and sleazy souvenir stores, high-rise condominiums, and assorted other ventures. The 60-mile grandstand surrounding Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, for example, has taken the look of a beachfront circus nowadays. But what's really important about this place is a place for serenity and not to forget its purpose. But the future, it is humbling to consider the geological age of Prisque Isle and Lake Erie, as well as the historical context of glaciers, Native Americans, and the arrival of European ancestors, and many more. Could there be any change to Lake Erie? Who knows? But this will always be an accidental and an amazing gift to our grandchildren in this book. Okay, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I want to give a very special shout out to WQED and to the Discovery Networks, 2 shows that I showed to you guys. And I want to say a very special thank you to Mr. Ralph McFarland, Alexander Gunther, and Sandy McStay of the Zambelli Fireworks Company. And a special thank you to the Pennsylvania Department of the Natural Resources and State Parks to make Pennsylvania a very great place to go to, even during the pandemic. So I'll see you guys next time. Take care. See ya. And I'll see you in the fall with my videos. Bye.